I would describe myself as a South African who has, because of the history of our country, had to take several roles in my life. So I've been a teacher, I've been a diplomat, I've been a political activist, I'm a mother and a family person. So we were always involved in the cultural life of Johannesburg. And in our home, we had books, we had music, lots of music. My father was a designer, he loved architecture, he loved landscaping, he loved building. It was natural for me to go into culture. So the arts have always been very attractive to us and part of our upbringing. The dominant culture in South Africa has been defined by racism, at all levels, and at some level ethnicity. And I think that for us, having a mother who was colored, but who could speak all the South African languages, Nguni and Sotho, and who was a social worker and worked in the African community and considered herself as an African. Certainly, I felt pain hearing my mother being referred to, in a certain way, or hearing my mother's relatives referring to my father in a certain way. But my parents were wonderful, talented people. So I think we were just altogether very, very fortunate. We have had the privilege of experiencing the diversity of South Africa in our personal lives. And I think that it is something that opened us up, not only to our own South African diversity, but to the diversity of world culture. I think that it led me into politics because I was attracted by the notion of equality, that nobody was lesser or better. So for me to work in the Department of Arts and Culture was really to teach South Africans, we even in the ANC, about our culture, but also to expose it to other people. Prejudice was just part and parcel of colonialism and discrimination. And also when people are oppressed, they tend to discriminate against each other too. You cannot escape being tainted by the culture of racism. You can't. It affects all of us. And that's where culture comes in. Because through culture, you are able to bring people on board and make them understand universal facts, and they see themselves as part of the human race, rather than as part of a group.
We do not get an opportunity in our own country to show our talent and to express our love for our people and for our country. Despite the ravages of apartheid, there is still talent that is coming out of South Africa, and that is
We did not come in to say that we are better. We said South Africa is a diverse country. It has many cultures. All of them are of great value, and we must share in them because they enrich all of us and make us a better society. And I think we're getting there. I'm actually very optimistic about South Africa. We've come a long way. We have filmmakers, we've got fashion designers, writers, economists. We've got all this is South African culture, and it's evolving. Our task is to make sure that we accelerate that evolution.